Hey guys, so this is the post-match analysis of the Real Madrid versus Manchester City match. The final score was 2-1, it was a victory to Manchester City. So I'm going to jump right in the tactics firstly. So tactically speaking, what Guardiola and Manchester City did right was that they selected Phil Foden in midfield, essentially just trying to block Modric, Casemiro and Kroos from building up and influencing the play. Since Real Madrid's matches, if you have watched Real Madrid's matches since lockdown ended, all of their attacks have come via the midfield. It's never gone defense to attack directly, it's always gone via the midfield. So Foden, Rodri and De Bruyne, they were deployed in midfield with a sole objective. They had to mark Kroos, Modric and Casemiro in such a good way, an efficient way, that they don't get the ball, and even if they do, they're not able to influence the play very well, right? So that was what they did right. What they did wrong, they shouldn't have gone for João Cancelo at left back. He hasn't had a very good season, and was very evident because whenever he came into the final third, his decision making was poor. He would take a shot when there's no shot available, and defensively also he didn't have a very good match. What Real Madrid did right tactically was that the defensive formation was very good. It was very disciplined. They forced Manchester City defenders and goalkeepers into long balls, and aerially Manchester City attackers just weren't as good as Real Madrid's defenders. Varane, Militao, they always got the ball whenever there was a long ball played, and we got possession back. So defensively we were very good, but that was also something that we did wrong. So when you get the ball, when you're sitting back and waiting for Manchester City to give the ball to you, one thing is that your pressing has to be very intense. You can't just block their passes and hope that City will make a mistake. You have to also pressure the man on the ball and try to get the ball from him. So the intensity of the pressing could have been higher from Real Madrid players, and at the same time, you always, whenever you get the ball against City, the best option is to go for a counter-attack. You play a long ball and hope that your strikers will run behind it, shoot and probably score a goal. And 3 times out of 10, that will probably result in a goal, right? So we weren't really counter-attacking in the first half. In the second half, we tried it, but it was too little too late for us. So yeah, that was what Madrid and Man City did right and wrong tactically. Star performers of the night from Real Madrid, it has to be Benzema and Courtois. I think they were the only 2 players who did justice to their position. Ferland Mendy, of course, special mention for him. He also had a great night. I think Madrid players were either substandard in their performances or they were outperformed by Manchester City players, the rest of the Madrid players. Substandard performance, best example, Rafael Varane obviously, but also Eden Hazard, because he was facing Kyle Walker. And he's faced Kyle Walker so many times earlier in the Premier League that I think he should have done a much better job going against Kyle Walker. And outperformed by Man City players, I think Luka Modric is the best example. He's a man in form, he has been influencing our play for so long, but De Bruyne did such a good job at marking him that he wasn't able to do much even when he got the ball, right? And so Manchester City, definitely the star players would be Gabriel Jesus and Kyle Walker. Jesus assisted 1 goal and scored the second goal, and his finish for the second goal was actually pretty good. And Kyle Walker was like an engine in defense, kept running till the 90th minute, and he did a great job at keeping Eden Hazard silent the entire night. So yeah, this was my post-match analysis of the match. Please let me know in the comments your inputs on this, and I would love to get to know them. Thanks a lot.